Good morning. It's Terry.
It's Diana.
We're for the Stitcher Soul. Welcome back. Believe it or not, this is our 96th Floss Tube episode. Only 4 more, and we will have done 100 floss tubes. We're going to do a giveaway for that. We don't know what it's going to be yet, but we're going to do a giveaway for our 100th Floss Tube episode. We just did a giveaway for our 100th video, which I am happy to announce the random generator picked
Oh, Erica Beer, 9083.
Erica Bear,
Baird, I think.
B-E-R.
Okay.
Erica BER 9083. You are the winner of the t-shirt. So please email us at forthestitchersoul@gmail.com and let us know your address and your shirt size, and we will get you a
T-shirt.
t-shirt. So congrats. Yay.
Yes, t-shirt like this.
Yes,
Yes,
our t-shirt.
T-shirts.
Okay, so we got that. And today is October 30th. I cannot believe we have hit the almost the last day of the month. I don't know where the time is going. It's just flying by.
Tell me about it.
What have you been up to this week?
I was telling the ladies on Monday, I had a lot of, a lot of cleaning. I wanted to get ready for the winter. I wanted to pull out my,
So have I.
I wanted to pull out my winter sweaters and stuff like that, and I wasn't paying attention.
Uh-oh.
And I knew I had to carry this heavy basket into my.
What did you do?
I didn't, instead of, standing straight and whatever, I was like, oh, and then I picked it up and I was kind of twisted.
Back?
Tears were shed.
Uh-huh, I'm sure.
Tears were shed because, oh my God, won't do that anytime too soon.
Mm-hmm.
And the minute I did it, it was just, oh my God.
That's funny because I've been cleaning too. Larry had decided that he wanted to get the eaves insulated because we end up with those icicles hanging off, and we live in a cape, so he wanted to get them insulated. So that required that I had to clean out what I call the cubbies, my attics. I have two smaller ones in the back and one long one in the front. I had to clean them puppies out. Yeah, that wasn't pretty. So I'm purging.
Yeah.
In fact, I will be selling flannel real soon.
Really?
Because I have so much flannel, I'm going to make myself some dresses out of some of it, but I don't know what else to do. I got enough flannel to make at least 10 quilts.
Wow. Wow.
Tops, anyway. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And some of it's already, cut up into squares.
Oh God.
Pausing just one moment. You keep talking.
We've got quite a bit of things to go over this week while we're waiting for her to. We also have to, before we head out today, we've got to pick the WIPCO number.
Let's see if that makes a difference, Mary Ellen, for people having difficulty hearing. How's that? Better? And please take your cap lock off. Looks like you're yelling at us.
Oh, it does. She just sent.
Alrighty, so let's take a look here. Good morning, Paula, Mary Ellen, Sandy. Good morning, Vince. Celine.
Oh, good.
Good morning. Okay, so, where were we?
We just said the winner.
Yep, the winner of the T-shirt.
T-shirt.
Erica BER 9083 for those of you who have just joined. So she will email us her address and her size, and we will be happy to get her T-shirt. We talked about it being the end of the month. We're purging, getting rid of stuff. I need to have a yard sale. All right, so let's do the WIPCO number while we're thinking about it. So, and I'll be honest, I didn't work much. I worked a little bit on my WIPCO the beginning of the month. Then I started working on another project, and to be honest with you, the last week, I haven't felt like doing garbage other than cleaning. So, all right, so we're going to generate the number for November, which is the number 1.
Wow.
I don't know.
I don't think we've ever picked.
I don't think I've ever seen number 1 before.
Yeah.
So I'm not in front of my my board because I have a big board in the shop area. So whatever my number 1 is, I will be working on this month, maybe. That's the nice thing about this. You know, you only have to do 4 or 5 hours in a whole month. So just by, if you do one or 2 days stitching, or, 1 or 2 evening stitching on that one project, then you've satisfied it, put some love into it.
I made a monumental decision.
Yeah.
Monumental. I am going to go back to being a monogamous stitcher. I can't do this 1 here, 1 there, 1 here, this week, change it this week. It's too much. It's making me crazy. And that's a short trip for me.
Yeah, well, it's right around the corner for me.
I'm telling
next
you.
room, actually.
I'm on the road. I'm right on the road.
Next room for me.
Right. So I decided I think I've got to go back for at least a little while to be a monogamous stitcher. When I say this, I've got to get the boys their ornaments done, the 3 ornaments. Mm-hmm. And the patterns aren't huge that they decided that they wanted this year, but they're a dense stitch.
Yeah.
So, and I like to do, the dense stitch because to me it's easy. You don't have to pay attention. You outline it, you're done. So I want to get that done. And then I have 2 other little miniature stockings that I want to do as a gift, Christmas gift. But I want to do.
Paula said WIPCO for October was a bust for her too. Good. So we're all in good company.
I was just going to say we're all on the bus. We're all on the yellow bus. But I got to get that stuff done. Plus, I finished 2 things that I had to get done, which I did, and I was happy. I loved the stitch. Oh my God, it was fast. It was easy. I enjoyed it. I forgot how much I liked little stitches, and that was a lot of fun. I picked up, because I finished the other 2 projects faster than I had thought, and I picked up the ladies on Thursday are doing, and I didn't bring it with, I brought it with me, but I can't show you the picture because I only have I just have a little one, which I can show you, but it's my working copy. Out of the Just Cross Stitch magazine, the Christmas one, the Thursday morning stitch ladies that stitch, we're doing one of the ornaments in the book, and it's Polar Bear Wishes, and I picked it up, and and I started it. You're not going to be able to see it because
You're gonna have to outline the white if you want it to
yeah,
pop off of there.
that's what I'm going to do. But you know,
I would outline it in like probably a black,
yeah.
or that
Did I? Oh, I screwed that up.
that black brown that they have.
Yeah. Or I might do it like a dirty white.
Yeah, I don't know that it's still gonna show up because I mean you've got white on there and it's
Yeah.
not showing real good.
I'm thinking maybe I got to do it again.
No,
But
just
I got
just outline it.
this done, the border, which I always do. That's the first thing I do because I pivot off the border when I stitch. But you can't see, and I use, and I didn't bring it. I use the Sulky,
Sulky.
the little spool of white, and I like the way it looks. It comes out easy for me. I don't have to pick out, so I like that. So trying to get this done, which I will only pick up when I'm here on Thursday morning.
Ah.
That I
So
will
you're
do.
not going to be a completely monogamous
No, I'm not
stitcher.
going to be, but I think I'm going to leave this here until it's done. So nothing else can get done when I'm here except for that. And then that works easy for me. Plus it's here, no pressure, because out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah,
I know,
right.
I know, I know.
I have
can
several
hope.
projects
I
that
can
are.
hope.
Oh, I'll work on it when I'm at the shop. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a number of them piled up over there.
Her personal collection.
Me, Brenda, and the cereal starter. We're definitely sisters of some sort.
Okay. What I wanted to do, we picked the WIPCO number. We
Yep.
picked the T-shirt winner.
Yep.
Classes.
Classes. The next class coming up will be November 16th, and I'm going to teach how to put together a biz cornu. And the class is $40. You bring your 2 pieces. They have to be exactly the same size and backstitched around the edge so that they're exactly the same size. And you bring those, and classes from 1 to 3 on November 16th. And good morning. We have Annie from The Proper Stitcher with us. So glad you joined us, Annie.
Good morning. I hope your weather, we're having an unseasonably nice day today. It's supposed to be a nice day
Yeah,
today.
it was record highs,
High.
I've heard.
Yeah. So I hope your weather is just as good as ours. Trying to think. We are today, we are going to show, other than the classes, the Biscornu class on 11/16, on
The-
12.
Yeah, 12/6,
Six.
we have the
Peppermint
Peppermint Twist.
Twist.
That is a Jabco, Just Another Button Company kit, and it's really sweet. It's a tuffet made with an embroidery hoop and
Wool.
yes, I'm
Buttons.
sorry, felted wool and buttons and pins, and you make it. I don't have it with me here, but if you look online, there's a picture of it. It's really sweet. The kit's $69 because it includes everything except the stuffing and your thread and some glue. The class on how to put it together is $40. So that is December 6th. It's really sweet. And then on the 21st, we're going to do
December.
of December, we're going to do ornament finishing. So basically what we do is it's open, you come in, it's $40, and you bring whatever you want to finish for your ornaments that you want to get finished, and we'll show you how to finish them or help you if you need help. So that's on the 21st of December.
Okay. We our retreat was 2 weeks ago, and we didn't have, one of the vendors couldn't get it in time. So we still had her send it, and oh my God. We've done a trunk show, July, the birthday retreat.
Yep.
We did. She sent, and we got quite a few things, but this time she shook it up a little bit. And I have to tell you, I'm going to show you some. I just pulled some of the stuff. It's going to go out today, so I want to show you.
We wish you lived closer too, Annie.
Look at this. This is A Savior is Born. I absolutely love it. And she sent the finished product.
She sent the model.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that stunning?
Oh, look at the back. It's velvet. It's gorgeous. And let me just tell you, whoever stitched this, beautiful job. Absolutely beautiful.
This is from Dirty Annie. This is the Dirty Annie trunk show.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. This is gonna come home with me. This is Vince, close your ears.
Do you know how many charts go home with her?
Oh my God! This, but how do you not?
Well,
it's
and it
just
looks
beautiful.
like they used some sparkle braid in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used some sparkle braid. You can't
Beautiful.
really see it well, but there's a lot in with it with the gold color. There's sparkle braid.
Rainbow Gallery.
Rainbow Gallery. Yep.
That's beautiful.
It's stunning.
It is.
Absolutely stunning.
This is cute. That's a quick stitch.
Oh yeah, Christmas topiaries.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then she sent the finished, which isn't that cute? That's an easy stitch, which I thought was cute.
Yeah.
And even the back is pretty. Whoever finished for her, or she did it herself, gorgeous job. Oh,
It's lovely.
it is. This is Country Christmas. Oops, sorry. How cute is that?
Well, isn't Dirty Annie out of Texas?
I think so.
I think so.
And there's the
She
finished product.
loves her some cowboy boots. So do I.
That is cute. Look at the back. Even the back is cute. Isn't that cute? And she finished it nice, too.
Mm.
Next one is Mr. and Mrs. Autumn.
Here,
That's what I gotta do.
I know. There's a shine. There we
Sorry.
go. That's better. There you go. Now show 'em.
And that's the finish.
Isn't that cute?
That's what I have to finish. That I gotta do this Sunday.
Oh yeah, your pilgrims.
Pilgrims. I want to get them out. Oof, do I want to get them out. And this one is pretty, too.
Oh, for our butterfly lovers.
Yes.
Isn't that cute?
I like, and then this is the finish.
That's a beautiful finish. Beautiful job stitching too.
Yes.
It's gorgeous.
Isn't it?
Very pretty.
Pretty.
The video doesn't do it justice.
No, it doesn't. I even like that paisley material behind it.
Mm-hmm.
That's gorgeous. Before I forget, the one thing I did that I made it a point to do, I received my copy of Go Tell It on the Mountain. Quite a few of us ordered the pattern, and I kitted mine
Actually,
up.
Annie.
Yes.
Annie did
Which-
that
yeah.
for a fundraiser for
Florida.
Florida hurricane victims.
Yes. I made my working copy last night I did, because we saw the boys yesterday.
Yeah.
I made my copy for my working copy, because I always work from a working copy. I pulled all my threads last night, and what I decided is, when I pulled all my threads, I I picked,
Oh,
Freeze.
sorry, Annie. It was for the
hurricane.
North Carolina
Oh,
hurricane
North Carolina.
victims of Helene. Sorry, our mistake.
I'm thinking of Robin.
Yeah,
One
somebody
of the
else.
ladies that came up from Florida for the retreat. But I decided to do it on Atomic Ranch Freeze.
Ooh, yeah.
Which I thought very subtle, very soft, with just little hints of blue. I think it's blue, very faint hints of blue, a little bit of, to me, I think it's gray. And I think the one I have last year, I think it was one of the Fabric of the Months.
Freeze? Yeah.
Freeze was. So it's an older version of Freeze, because I know Atomic Ranch just sent us more in for the package for material for the trunk show. So I'm bumping it to get that done because I really like
Speaking
it.
of the trunk show, we're doing a mystery package. We're going to do a mystery fat quarter.
Oh, I like that idea.
Well, we
I
had
like
talked
that.
about
Yes,
it.
I like,
We
but I
talked
still
about it.
like the idea.
We're going to do a mystery fat quarter for $27 for, no, I'm sorry, $24 for 14 through 20 count. And then we're going to do, I'm trying to remember what the price for the linen was.
It's in your book.
It is?
I think you wrote it in your book.
My book, where I write everything down but forget to go look. I'm a poet and don't know it. What can I say? Let's see. Nope, it's not in my book. Nope, it's not in my book. I believe the linen, I think they had said the linen was going to be, $35.
Yeah.
I think that's what we said, because there's only like $10 difference between them. So we're going to do a mystery. So I haven't got it up as a product yet. I will be working on that today, but you'll get a surprise package.
Yeah.
That quarter.
Yes, that would be nice. Build up your stash. Maybe we should do something with My Big Toe too. Maybe put a needle
We could do that
minder.
too.
Put a
yeah,
needle
a
minder.
mystery accessory. Yeah.
For the Dirty
And you know
Nanny.
what? We'll do let's do 20% off. My Big Toe accessories. They have all kinds of cute stuff. So if you want a My Big Toe accessory, I will have those up as a product too, and they'll be 20% off the list price.
Perfect. Yeah.
Let's see.
Because they had some really nice ones.
Oh, wow. That's great, Annie. She's stitching the model for part 2 of Go Tell It on the Mountain, which will be released next week. Yes, we do love the Atomic Ranch fabric. They do have some really nice colors. We need to get some more in. What's this, Paula? Can't wait to start. Oh, yeah. Leaning towards the
Weathered
stone
Stone,
or winter
Winter
mint.
Mint.
Also a good choice for that pattern.
That was, yep, Winter Mint was the two ones that I couldn't, but I wanted to go, because I don't know, I just, for some reason, Freeze was the one that just, I don't know, I haven't done anything with it yet, so I kind of wanted, maybe that's why, but Winter Mint was one of the other one. Clover was wasn't the right shade. And it's funny because I picked up have two pieces of winter mint.
Yeah.
Old, which was another fabric of the month last year. And then I picked up a piece not just recently, and it's the colors are so different. The dark, one of them is super, super dark, because I wanted to stitch something on it, which I will show you next week, on it, but I needed it for both linen and Ada, which I had enough of Ada, but I wasn't sure, and I couldn't remember if I don't think we had it for the linen stitches, and we have a couple.
Because we try and be equal opportunity for Ada
And
and
linen.
linen. We try and make sure that we have the same colors in both
Yep.
styles of fabric. One of the things we're working on for next year in our planning is we're working on getting more trunk shows in, and the accessories, fabric, designers, so we're working on getting more and more trunk shows into the shop throughout the year. So keep watch. We'll be letting you know when the trunk shows are around, and we're working on that. So good things to come for 2025.
We have the fabric of the month,
Oh, yep.
and you can show that
This is the Ada, and it is called Moonstone by Atomic Ranch. It's got some really nice modeling to it. I know you can't appreciate the real color on video, but this is pretty good.
Will it show on a solid background better, you think?
Nah,
No?
takes away. So there you go. That's the Ada.
This is the linen. This is 36 linen, which is very pretty. I just, look at them. I mean, look at the difference between the two. Look how dark.
Well, remember, we've mentioned this
Yep,
before.
yep.
When you're dyeing fabric, because I have dyed my own fabric in the past, when you're dyeing fabric, I, by experience, have seen that the different fabrics take the colors much differently.
Same one, just different.
For some reason, the fibers pick up different tones of the colors in the dye.
You know, I like to set, I have a formal dining room in my house, and I like to set my table for the different holidays. I could do embroidery on this, couldn't I?
Actually, the 40 and 46 count would be perfect. 40, 46, and any of the higher count would be perfect for embroidery for you. You could even get away with it on the 36 count.
I'm thinking.
This is great fabric for embroidery.
That's what I'm thinking.
The linen. I wouldn't do embroidery on Ada, but
No.
the linen, you can embroider on the linen.
I like to match.
So there.
My-
Another way to use linen.
I like this kind. I like a material napkin, and as my kids will tell you, they're not allowed to use them. They're just decorations.
Then why have them?
The poor kids. You can look, but you can't touch.
Well, linen used to be inexpensive.
But I'm thinking.
But guess what? It's like quadrupled in price. Because I used to buy linen for, I used to be a living historian before I hurt my back. And we used to go and we used to do reenactments. And I used to make our clothing. And of course, back in that time frame, the only fabrics you really had to use were linen and wool, because cotton came from India and it was very expensive because it was hand stamped. They stamped it themselves. So it was extremely expensive. And you could tell the class of person by the quality of the linen. The finer the linen, the higher they were in the class structures. So I used to be able to buy linen at like $4 a yard. Well, now it's like between 16 and $20 a yard. So, and that's for the inexpensive stuff. So everything has gone up.
Speaking of which,
Oh, yes.
I was just telling
Our
Terry.
cups.
I found the secret to this cup for me. I don't like things so hot that I can't.
Yeah.
I put a straw.
First time
in
I
it.
took a sip of coffee out of this sucker, I burned my mouth.
Mouth. Oh my God, this thing is so hot. Whew. So what I did this morning was I did my coffee, and then I put it in. I put 3 ice cubes in it, and I put super cold half and half in it. Mm-hmm. And then I left the top off for 5 minutes.
She has a whole process.
And then I put the straw in. And then now I usually drink it now. It's perfect. It's the perfect temperature for me. It just took me 2 weeks to figure it out, but I got it. I got it. So for those of you who like coffee, you don't want it scorching hot. Vince keeps trying to rob it because Vince loves scorching hot coffee.
Well, maybe we need to get one for Vince.
Yeah. Christmas.
He's watching you, dummy.
It's okay. Can I just say, that poor man has to hide. For Christmas, we generally don't do Christmas in December. We usually do it afterwards. We usually do it in January. So he usually gets my gift. He asked me one year, what did I want for Christmas? And I told him I wanted the gorgeous set of Sherlock Holmes books. And anybody that knows me knows I love books. Mm-hmm. And it absolutely, Art Deco is the style that the Agatha Christie books were done in. And he bought me the Agatha Christie books, the series that I wanted. He thought he'd be smart. He hid them in the back of his walk-in closet, down on the bottom, piled all kinds of clothes in there. I was cleaning, put stuff in there, and I go, what's that box? So I opened the box. Do you know, by Christmas time, I had them all read. I had them all read. I just sat upstairs when he was downstairs, and I just sat very quietly upstairs, and I read them. So I had them all read by the time, and I was like, oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. And then I put them on the bookshelf, and he goes to me, you going to read them? I said, I already read them. He goes to me, but look I said, I am the master at unwrapping, because he thought he would wrap it.
Oh, you're bad. You are very, very bad.
I unwrapped it every time, and I thought, oh my God, I got to be better at this because it won't retape when you put it down after you open it once or twice, because it was wrapping paper. Thank God they wrapped them where he got the books, and it was super heavy paper. So the paper, it had
You
glue.
are an awful person.
I know.
You are
I
an
know.
awful
I
person.
know. I know.
Let me
and
check
I felt
comments
so
here.
bad. I felt so bad.
Erica Burr, guess what? I'm glad you joined us. You're the winner of the T-shirt. So email us your address and your size, and we'll get it to you. Annie, let's see. Yes, we do have them on the website, Annie. They are under coffee mugs, I believe. We have regular mugs, and then we have the thermal mugs. Yes, I'm with Vince, too. I love hot coffee.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Erica! Erica Burr! You're terrible, terrible, terrible.
I know.
Woohoo,
And
Erica!
I can honestly say that's where I perfected it.
Hold please while I go shop. Oh, Annie, you're great. We love you. I cannot wait to see you at Market.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be coming before we know it.
Yes. Yes.
That's going to be coming. That's the beginning of March, and the shop will be closed while we're away. We're going to close the shop down for the week that we're in Nashville.
You know what I should have brought with me, and I didn't think of it because
What?
it's hanging up on the wall? For last year, Annie did the two Halloween, the crows per se.
Oh, yes, I love them.
And
We have the perfect frame for them, too. We only have one. That's the problem. We could only
Okay.
find one.
I went shopping. Anybody knows me. When I get on a mission, yeah, right. I finally found.
Yep.
I found them again.
The frames?
The oval frames.
Ooh!
And what
They
I
match?
did was
The one we have?
Yep. So what I did was I did them on I forget my sister. My sister for my birthday sent me. I forget how it was a while ago. But way
Percival
before.
and Penelope.
Yep.
Yes, those are the ones.
I stitched them on that pretty purpley, Halloweeny purple, like purple with like a
Ooh.
silvery tint to it.
Yeah.
I stitched them, and I put them in the oval frames, and they are gorgeous.
So why didn't you bring them?
Because they're hanging on my wall, and I like where I put them. They're my favorites. I specifically, when Annie released them,
I know, I remember.
said, "Oh my God, we are so getting them." When
Yep,
she
and
released
we
them,
did.
and we did, and we sold out of them.
And you didn't bring it in and show me.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, and I even framed
Well, you
them.
better bring them next week.
I didn't do that. See, I have a
Love-hate?
love-hate relationship with the glue gun, and I glued the back to put in there.
You don't care what the back looks like.
But you know what? Again, I think I got to go get my fingerprints done again because I keep altering my fingerprints.
Well, you know, you could have. It's not
I
like you
know,
don't know
I
someone
know.
who frames.
I know, but I took. Thank you so much, Susie. I took the lacing class at the retreat when we did the classes. Now I know how to lace.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do.
So now I've got to start. That's the one thing I have to start doing is the little doodles. I got to do the doodles,
Yep.
and I think tomorrow I'm going to have to sit down and get the buttons for the new ones that I want to do. So when they're done, the buttons are here so the ladies don't lynch me. Because I
yes.
finish them and then I order the buttons and they're like, what's up with that? We want them. So I got to do that.
All right. Guess what time of year it is, folks? The holiday mystery box. And guess what? This year, it's an advent box. You're going to get 24 little presents in the box for your Christmas pleasure. We are taking orders from now. There's limited quantity, guys. I think we only have like 30 of them. And they're $125. 24 little presents in the box coming to you. And we will be shipping them out the end of November. So get your order in so that we can get them out to you so you can start opening on December 1st. And they will be going out priority mail. So make sure you get in. They are on the website. It's if you go into the search bar and type in Advent, you'll find it. So we're excited. We had fun pulling this one together, didn't we?
Yes.
Lots of
Yes.
fun. And we still have planners available. We have
really limited now.
yeah, we're down to what?
I think
5 dozen at the most?
I was going to say, I think we only have like 30 left.
No, I thought it was closer to 40,
Was it?
48, 50.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But these, I designed this, and it is for 2025. When they're all gone, because we still have orders going out the door.
yeah.
When they're gone, they're gone. We're not ordering anymore. But I am doing a 2026 version, and I'm going to make some tweaks to it for 2026. It's got a nice thick cover, gold tip edges so that they don't get all yucked up. Yes, that is an official term, yucked up. front and back cover pockets, comes with a snap in and a bookmark every month. In this version, you get how to do a stitch on the monthly tab, which are clearly marked, nice thick paper so that you can use markers and it won't bleed through. In the back you have a section where you can write down whips and charts that you have. There's a conversion chart, which I have to do some tweaking on for 2026. You have a project section. There's definitions, a wish list, retreat section. So it's a real nice quality book. And it comes with a page of stickers and 2 gold pens. So if you, so that you can, there's the gold pen. There's 2 of them. And we've already started using ours for planning for next year. And we're actually using the prototypes that we printed out at Staples for doing proofing and editing.
I love my.
These were done through Staples. They're just the plastic rings, real flimsy, regular paper. It's not something to hold up, but we're using them anyway.
I get all the prototypes because I say it first.
Not all of them, honey. Not all of them.
I like the prototypes. They're
Not
my
all
favorites.
of them. So anyhow, Annie loves her planner. They're great, aren't they? We ordered 300 of them, and we've only got maybe 48 or 50 left. So it's featured in Just Cross Stitch magazine, and it's going to be, we have an ad in Just Cross Stitch magazine in the spring. It's going to be featured in their spring issue of Just Cross Stitch magazine.
Yes.
So we're
That is
excited.
nice.
We are excited about that. So we're really excited. I think I'm going to leave the big one. I'm going to make a few small tweaks to the big one for 2026, but I think I love the cover. I just love the cover. I couldn't think of doing I'm going to have to think of another cover for something else, but I don't think I'm going to change the cover. I like it. I just love it.
Actually, I have some. We were talking about it last week.
Yeah, well, we're not going to talk anymore about it.
Okay. But I've
jinx it.
already. I do my best thinking on my drive home because I have such a short, quick drive home.
Of course.
Trying to think what else. I want it. Our office hours.
Office.
Office. Are the shop
Okay.
hours. I know. Our shop hours are Wednesday, 10 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then open stitch Wednesday night, 6 to 8.
Yep, that's with me.
Everybody's welcome.
That's with me.
Thursday morning, 10 to sometimes whenever. No biggie. And we do that on Thursday, but we're open on Thursday, so anybody can come.
From the shop itself is open 12 to 4:30.
So
But
I
open
opened it.
stitches
Yep.
starts at 10.
I opened the stitching up early on Thursday because I don't like to drive at night, and I have a ways to go. So and it's pitch black.
Yeah.
And
Especially this time of year.
Yeah, and
In the summertime, it's still light out when we close up
Yep.
and go home, so it's not so bad. But in the winter months, it gets dark so early up here or on the East Coast, not even just on the East Coast, that it starts getting dark at like 4:30.
Yeah.
In the winter months,
And
you know,
anybody know 787?
Yeah.
No, there's no lights.
Yeah, no.
So it's pitch black unless there's a lot of traffic, and then 87, because I take 787, hop onto 87, and then just go. There's no lights.
North.
Yes.
North to
So
Alaska.
unless there's and there's a lot of traffic, but it's hard because I have a car. I don't have a truck, and truck for some reason the truck
I have
lights,
a hybrid.
they're right. They hit me just so it kind of.
I do like me a truck.
See, Vince had.
I
a
couldn't
truck.
afford one. That's why instead I got a hybrid. I got the Hyundai Kona. It's a cross between a car and a SUV,
See, I had
and
one.
it's little, very
I
little.
love-
I wished I didn't realize how little it was until I started having to move stuff and realized there's not a lot of room in there.
I had one, and then when I retired, I traded it in because we didn't need 3 cars.
No, I'm happy with my Kona. It does good, gets good gas mileage.
Plus we can really pack a lot of stuff in that.
Yeah, we do. We do pack a lot in it.
And it's petite enough that
I can get into some really small spots.
And yes, and when you go to, like when we go to Nashville,
when we go to market. Yeah.
market, we can maneuver that little thing right into a spot, and once we're there, it's stopped, and we don't have to move.
Well, that was before.
Yeah.
I was quite disappointed that we couldn't get a room in the same
The hotel, yeah.
as the market. I didn't even see an advertisement come out that rooms were available, and when I checked to see where things were at, I was told the rooms were all booked. So we had to book around the corner.
But that hotel we got it the hotel we got.
Yeah,
last
it's the same
year
place we were at
was-
last year. It was nice. It wasn't too far. It's just, it's so nice to be able to just run up to your room, dump your stuff, grab something to eat out of your room, because to be honest, the food truck that goes around is on the expensive side, and you can go grocery shop at Walmart and pick yourself up sandwich stuff and
Can I also
do
point
just
out
as
to
good a
you,
job.
in between the hotel and and then where the market is held, there's a Dunkin' Donuts.
You know, I
That's-
told her. I've told her and told her. I know where every Dunkin' Donuts is, but she doesn't listen. And we had gone to go get some stuff for, I forget we had had to run up the Junkie Ann's. That's Joanne's for
Oh, yep.
for regular people.
Yep, yep.
We had to go up to
For the for our retreat.
Yes, we had to run up to the
more
retreat.
people than we anticipated.
Right. So we had to run up to Joanne's.
Steered into the
Okay,
parking lot.
so we're on our way back, and I said, "Do you want a cup of coffee?" She goes, "Yeah." So, right into Dunkin'. She says, "You really do know where they are."
It was, and
I
she,
said,
not
"Well,
only
yeah."
that, she knows where all the, like, for me, I would have had to, because it wasn't obvious where to go in for the drive-through, and I'm like, how did you know? Won't ever gonna say that again. I was impressed when we were in Kentucky. We were in Kentucky. She
It's like
knew where
6
they were
cents.
in Kentucky.
6 cents.
See, my only thing is, it's Jim Beam.
Yeah, well, we
Nashville
go to
that way,
Nashville
but
via Jim Beam
Jim
or
Beam.
come home
Yes,
that way.
Yes, we
And-
come home because we have to come home when Jim Beam is open. I even know when
Yeah.
their schedule is.
Right.
So we have to get to it.
Oh, hi, Gracie. This is one of my college friends, Sandra Grady. We went to nursing school together.
Oh, that's right, she was on
And
last
she
time.
moved down to the Keys, and she watches from down there. Yes, I am very fortunate that I have Dunkin' Donuts. They don't have Dunkin' Donuts in the South.
Oh my! Well,
You get to
let me point to. Then you're never going there,
at least in the Keys. I'm trying
or
to
you're
remember.
gonna have to bring the cake
I,
ups
now
with
that now that you say that, I don't. My brother buys Dunkin' Donuts in the store for his Keurig down there.
What are you gonna do? You have to go back down again. You're gonna have to bring it with you.
Oh, my mother my mother will buy me a box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my mother will buy me a box. Thanks, Celine. We try. Our goal is to our mission is to spread the word about stitching, okay, and share our love of stitching with anyone who wants to learn. That's our mission statement. But we also like to do it in a fun, hysterical manner.
Yeah.
And I think we've achieved our goal.
Yeah. Actually, one other thing that on a serious note, I do want to say to everybody, and from now until the summertime, I'm going to keep saying this every week, because where we live, we get snow, we get rain, we get torrential rain and whatever. Call, especially on Wednesday nights and Thursdays. If the weather, just because Del Mar weather is good,
Doesn't mean,
where I live in Saratoga, we're up
or
higher.
vice versa.
Exactly. So always, always, always call first when you come Wednesday night, when you come Thursday morning, because where I live, in the development I am, we seem to be the last one because we're right on the line for Clifton Park and Rexford. I'm the right on that line, so we're either the very first one to get plowed or we're the absolute last one to get plowed. And if I can't, so Thursday morning, if it snowed Wednesday night or whatever, substantial, I can't get out of our development because it's a winding, you got to drive
Winding,
into our
shitty
development.
road?
That's no. What it is it's kind of winding, and it's a little torrential.
All right, so,
No, so I just want everybody to call, especially. I just don't want you to come out. I don't want you to risk limb and life to get here. So call, please call first, or. No, let's just leave it at close, because we all know I'm not
the
that
other
great
thing
with
is,
the computer.
if weather is bad, I will be posting it on the Facebook page, so keep your eyes posted. If you're planning on coming, check if, inclement weather is expected or whatnot, because a lot like, we're really fortunate in the Bethlehem area that we have a great Public Works Department, and they will do the best they can to get the roads cleared, but, not all the roads
Right.
are necessarily passable. So I did want to show, last week I showed a project that I started during retreat. Sarah, one of our new people who joined the group, got me. She nailed me. She got me. Of course, those of you who know me know I love a gnome. A gnome, my heart loves them. And I love snowmen and I love cardinals because, they're visitors from heaven. So she was working on a piece and I had to go to the Etsy store where she got it. And I got this one, plus the one that she was working on. I got this one that I just thought, I had all of my favorites, so I had to get that. And I've been working on it. I didn't work much on it this week. In fact, I didn't work anything. This is as far as I got on it after we were here last week. There he is in all his glory with his little birdie buddy. And I'm stitching this on Blue Ridge by Atomic Ranch. And I actually am doing his beard. Let me fold this so you can see it a little better. I'm doing his beard and the fur of his coat with Rainbow Gallery Whisper. And the snowflakes and the snow and snowman are going to have sparkle braid or a sparkle filament worked into it so that they shimmer from my little buddies. So that's as far as I got on that. I think I'll work on him tonight. So, because I want to get him done. My poor walls and my bedroom at home are bare. I need stuff on my walls. So.
Well, not to mention your grandson needs a stocking.
Yes, we won't discuss the grandson stocking. We won't discuss that. And I'm going to get to see my little Ellie Belly pretty soon. Her and Mom and Dad will be coming to visit Veterans Day weekend. But I got to show you one picture. They went to see Disney on Ice, and that little girl
Already?
had the best time. There's videos of her dancing, and I mean, she's 18 months old, okay? Heading towards 19. Dancing and carrying on, but there is my little princess with her mommy getting ready to go to Disney on Ice, and Abby's in the background there. And then, for those of you who are wondering, there's my Maddox buddy with my future daughter-in-law. There you go. So the loves of my life. So that's what we got for this week. Anything else you can think of? I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I can't figure out what it is.
Thank you, Annie, for popping in.
Yes, Annie, thank you so much. We're so happy. I will be reaching out to you later today.
Looking forward to the second part of Go Tell It on the Mountain.
Yes.
Which I plan on probably starting tonight.
Ooh.
The first one. Yeah, I really want to get.
Can't wait to see that.
I really like it. I thought it was.
Now, you really need to
speaks
come
me.
on Wednesday nights.
I know I do, but
You miss so much fun on Wednesday nights.
and I know I do.
But
But
our grandkids are in.
the two boys, I have so little time
I know.
left.
I'm
with,
learning that.
with my oldest grandson because his birthday is in November, and I can see it now. He's kind of.
He's getting up there.
Yeah, he's like
Not
he's,
so much. Not
He's
so
not a
much
little boy
cool to hang with Nana and
I mean, he
Grandpa
likes
here.
to spend time with Vince and I, but he's doing not little.
He's how old?
Teenage boy. He will be 16
Well, there you go.
in
That's
November.
when it starts. Yeah.
But he's into sports. He's into clothes now. He's into his friends. He's into all the technology stuff.
He's so funny.
Can I just say,
He was helping us out here at the store one weekend, and I said something. They were getting ready to leave. I said, was it him or Jackson? I can't
I think
remember.
it was Jackson.
I said, all right, now you guys got to behave yourself. I think it was Jackson. Jackson says, hey, there's no guarantees. I said, you are your grandmother's
He just
grandson, man.
He just walks away.
Yeah.
He just drops
it and walks away.
And he does that all the time. We had him
Vincey's quiet.
very quiet.
He's a very quiet
he
kid.
twists. We had Jackson and Vincey come in, and they were twisting the
Floss.
threads.
Yeah,
The
they were
floss.
twisting floss.
And we had bags of it, and they were twisting it, and Jackson is walking back and forth, back and forth. And I go, Bud, what are you doing? He goes, I twist better if I'm walking. Okay, keep twisting, so keep walking. Keep twisting. But he's a riot, both boys. And Jackson is still, I mean, he's...
How old's Jackson?
I think Jackson is going to be 11.
Ooh, okay.
11. So
A year older
he's-
than Abby.
So I see he's a very, sports come to him very naturally. And he's very athletic, very, very athletic. But this is the kid who you'll say to him, he'll run, but you'll say to him, you want to go for a walk? I don't walk. I don't do that. I don't do that. But yet, you get him on a football field, and he's running, but walk.
Well,
So-
we have 15 people watching. Just wanted to thank you all for being here. And I will share with you, we're up to 259 YouTube followers. So thank you all so much. And it is now 10 o'clock. So we're going to call it a day and go and get some work done to bring you all the lovely stuff that you like to get and stitch. So we will be back next week, same bat time, same bat channel. And we hope you have a great week. And ta-ta for now.